Hello and welcome to The Voice. These are your news and announcements for the week starting November the 5th. Yesterday, Reverend Kiara told us at church that November is full of a lot of things this month. Actually, speaking of Reverend Kiara, here she is to talk about one of the things that the month of November is known for.
Hey everyone, did you know that November is National Diabetes Awareness Month? This year's focus is to take steps to not only avoid a diabetes diagnosis, but also to avoid other health complications that can come along with it. For more information, please visit the American Diabetes Association at www.diabetes.org. And remember, each one of us has a responsibility to look out for and take care of one another. Thanks and God bless.
Thank you, Reverend Kier. This coming Sunday will be our observance or VLS observance of Veterans Day. Veterans Day will be this coming Saturday, the 11th, but VLF will be doing a tribute to our veterans on November the 12th at our 9 a.m. service. For those of you that have served and are veterans, I'm thinking about putting a slideshow together. If you would send your pictures of you in your uniform or someone you love in your uniform, whether they're here or not, please send those pictures to VLF Multimedia 435@gmail.com. Again, that's VLF Multimedia 435@gmail.com. If you remember VLF Multimedia, the 435 is the address of the building. So if you will send me your pictures, you get them to me by Thursday, I should be able to put together a slideshow of you or your loved one in their uniforms as they served our country.
Good afternoon, church. Brother Al speaks here. Veterans Day is a time that's been set aside by the government to recognize those veterans who have given the ultimate sacrifice to this country. It also recognizes those that made it through the struggles of being in the military. And it's with great honor that this week we at VLF will take a few moments to recognize those veterans that are part of the congregation and those that are not part of the congregation. We're getting to a point now where our World War I and World War II and Korean veterans are pretty much gone home to the big bases and camps in the sky. We still have a few Vietnam veterans left, and showing up a lot of the Desert Storm brothers and sisters that did their part. And at this time, we just want to say thank you for your service that you gave to this country, the ultimate sacrifice, where one brother gives his life, willing to give his life for that of many. And I want to just thank the pastor and the ministerial staff and all those brothers and sisters here at VLF for their ultimate support of this day.
Now, though it is, no, actually it's not. Our food drives kicked off on Sunday the 5th, and we're doing a food drive because we want to give out baskets to those in need on our Feeding Our Friends Saturday of the 18th. So from now into the 15th of the month, we will be collecting food items for our food drive. Yesterday, Reverend Kiara stood at the back of the church and she got a lot of your names. If you were unsure of what you wanted to give and or you weren't at church or didn't observe the service, you can reach out to Minister Ty Gibson and Brittany, and they will tell you what is needed for the food drive, or you may make a donation through the church's cash app of $VLFM. Just put in the comments or notation that it is for the food drive. We're in the midst of a coat drive that we're collecting now, and I have to step back on the food drive. Though we're collecting from the 5th to the 15th, I have to check the date that we're actually going to give out the baskets. Now back to the coat drive. The coat drive is started yesterday, and it will go on until around the same time on the 15th, or up to probably the Feeding Our Friends. The coats that we collect through the coat drive, again, will be given out at our Feeding Our Friends. And speaking of Feeding Our Friends, we will have our regular setup of giving out toiletries and such outside of the church is starting at 9 a.m. But at 12 o'clock p.m. or 12 o'clock noon on that day, I should say, we will be feeding our friends Thanksgiving dinner, and it will be located on our parking lots on the corner of Maryland and Taylor Avenues. Again, if you want to participate, reach out to our members. For the coat drive, please reach out to Erica Quarles. For the food drive, please reach out to Minister Ty Gibson and Brittany. We've come up on a number of opportunities, job opportunities that are in the Baltimore County, Greater Baltimore area. I'm checking out some of the sources now, but there are a few that I'm going to list that you can see that might be beneficial to you or beneficial to someone you know. Please pay attention. I'm going to run those right now. This has been Anthony Spencer for The Voice. Thank you and be blessed.